On YouTube, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, of course, as we continue on with our adventure. And yeah, we need to go to one of those ladies over here and ask around. So let's go. Actually, hold on. Shouldn't I be able to sell some weaponry again to this guy? He should have some.
Show me.
I got a lot of money, by the way. Trader has no money. Okay, sure.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
Indeed. So apparently he does not have any money right now. Oh well. Yeah, wait.
Whoa.
Greetings to you.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat. Down to business. I don't have all day for you. So what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides away in his hut and sends everyone away. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you. Because this reeks of hell.
There's something else. What do you know about this apparition?
Stanislav, the herds boy. He comes running into the village that night all terrified, saying he'd seen a rider from hell in Apollonia. And the very next night, it appeared in the rocks below the road to Tahov. There's this conciliatory stone cross there. And the next day, it was at a funny angle. There's some devilry in it for sure.
And it was the herds boy who saw it by the cross, or someone else?
The apothecary's wife, Gerda. Ask her yourself. She's not been herself ever since, poor woman.
Where can I find the herds boy?
Stanislav has a sheep pen in the meadow beyond the Troskovitz graveyard, right above the big crossroads outside Apollonia.
How do I get to the hermit?
You're asking for trouble, lad. But all right, if you insist, you go through Apollonia along the path below the rocks till you reach the point where it crosses the stream. And from there, you take the path uphill to the left, leading into the rocks.
Who's this hermit fella, anyway?
No one knows. He settled in the rocks a few years back. Folk used to go to him for various healing ointments or advice.
And what has he got to do with this apparition?
Well, he was at death's door recently, bedridden, and then suddenly he's got his health back. Just like that. And he's like a different man since then. He sends everyone who goes to see him packing. Mark my words. He sold his soul to the devil to get better. And the devil sometimes comes here on the prowl for unwary souls.
Where did these peculiar monks come from?
Hard to say, but they rode in on well-fed horses.
Monks on horseback? That's definitely odd.
Well, Bashka the butcher says they came from the bishop about that diabolical apparition. In short, the Inquisition.
All right. The exaggeration. Talk to the villagers, that's what we can do then.
Lord be with you.
You too.
Christ, pardon me.
Let's talk to the local folk.
What can I do? What's that?
Okay. So he's clearly afraid too. Let's quickly go here.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Gerda?
I'd like to ask you about...
No, I don't want to.
Easy now, Gerda. We'll get to the bottom of this mystery.
Really? You're not going to laugh at me like all the others?
I believe you really did see something. But I want to know what it really was.
So,
Relax, Gerda.
it was the day before yesterday. I was picking marshmallow roots above the rocks. It grows by the cross there, near the big dry tree not far from the road to Tahoe. I didn't get home till after dark when I suddenly realized I didn't have my knife.
So you went back to the cross?
God have mercy. He hopped up right out of the ground in front of me. He was all in black and he was grinding. I started to scream. There was something glinting in the dark and this clanking sound, and I just turned and scarpered.
That's all?
At one point I turned around and I saw a dark shadow darting across the field. Proper flying along it was, like the devil, and heading straight to Apollonia.
What's this place where you saw the apparition?
It's a conciliatory cross, erected in the memory of some innocent's death. They say some years ago, a young fella killed himself on account of an unhappy love affair. He jumped from a cliff.
And the day after you saw the apparition, the cross was at an angle.
Aye, all askew. Everyone here saw it. I didn't go back.
Don't worry, Gerda. Nobody's gonna make fun of you anymore.
What do you think happened?
I don't know yet, but you needn't fear. Everything will get cleared up soon.
Thank you. By all... But please, come and tell me how it turned out.
Sure.
I apologize.
You better apologize, lady. Now, what is this? This investigator cross. We'll first do that.
That cross hides a secret.
Sure. And I'll show you guys, it's nothing. Because I did visit it one day, and I think I took all the stuff and sold it away. Damn and thunder.
The conciliatory cross. A memorial to the unfortunate death of that young man. But I'm more interested in what secrets it conceals now.
Let's go. Oh god, a wolf now.
Fresh smoke. Someone was digging here recently. It doesn't look like an apple.
Filthy sod. Open up. Chronicles of the Knight of the Cross, Essential Ambrose Decree, Old Letter of the Order's Command Fire, Russian, Crusader Cloak, Crusader of the Red Star Weapon Rock.
Take either the coin or the books. It wasn't a thief. It must be something else he was after.
Yeah, surely. Now let's just quickly check it out. Chronicles, you can't read it here. Yeah, sure. So that's one thing there is. And then we can certainly talk to some other people here. Let's talk to the witness Stanislav. We can't do that right now. Talk to her. Oh, okay, we can do that. Talk more. I can't go back to Samin, so I'm just gonna go back to here to sleep because everyone is going to sleep right now. Let's go back inside. We'll check out the secret later. For now, I want to read some books. Because we have achieved some. Close the door. Stay inside, my boy. Sit. And let's relax by reading through some books. So what is this? Old Chronicle of the Knights of the Cross and Red Star. The blank sheets of the park. Okay, sure. Let's go. Okay, scholarship history of the rise and the fall of this noble and honorable order of the Knights of Rose. Thanks to the Christ, I've perhaps only presumed so that okay, I will give attention to the work with okay here. Next, and I'll just read through here. These are things not important to me for now, but we definitely read about some order, I guess. Interesting. Alright. On honorable appointment of decrees of Knight of Ambrose to the honorable rule of the Essential of the Knight of the Cross with Red Star with the seal of the Grand Master. Okay, that's also something. Just go through. That's just all. Okay. Now we can read old letter about the Order's commander, Ambrose, from a mysterious informant. It seems that Ambrose was once on the trail of a fire at the Order's commandery in the old town of Prague. Brother Ambrose, I know something that should interest you. I know who started the fire at St. Francis house and why. They want the Grand Master removed to meet me tonight at the appointed place. The Dominicans from the Inquisitor suspect me, and the bishop won't help us anymore. Don't trust anyone. Okay. That's one thing. Now we're gonna read through this, study, and then we'll be done. We'll learn a new skill, probably, and then we'll go to sleep a little bit before we're gonna continue. So there's another stealth point that we earned. Wonderful. We also got an agility point. Perfect. Viper. The piercing damage of all melee weapons is increased by 5. Finesse. Okay, well that's something. The slashing damage of all weapons increased. I think that's really good. We do often slash, but also pierce, but for now, slashing is good. And then we're gonna do stealth. What can we do here? Escape artist. If someone is unsuccessful in their search for you, they'll give up a little sooner. Surprise attack. If you hit someone who doesn't know of your presence with ranged weapon, your target will suffer a combat skill debuff, making them easier to deal with. They might even panic and flee. Deceptive stance. If you're not wearing heavy armor, you can feint with your... Okay, I think we'll do surprise attack. That's perfect. Good. Now, let's take a rest. And then we'll get up to go forward. We can then quickly take some food with us, and then we'll be... Is there a book about the Luftwaffe? No. We're not in Germany, we're in, modern day Czechia, my friend. But it would be cool to have a book of Luftwaffe, even though I don't think there's such things at that period of time.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
How about you do that, lady? Am I dirty? Yeah, let me just quickly heal myself. Wash myself.
Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse yourself, dude. Now, let me just quickly eat something. Thank you. The food is tasty. And then we'll go ahead to the village to speak a little bit more about the other people. Is there the horse? There we go. Sure. Now let's resume going back to the village and see if we can find some more information about the people. Troshkovitz. Maybe the bailiff knows something.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
You want what? More money. Do you want me to tell everyone about the time you...
You know how you complained about someone stealing the peasants' cabbages? I found him.
Where is he?
In a small valley by the lower Semine pond. He's hiding in a little cave.
All right, I'll send someone to get him right away.
Tell them not to overdo it. The lad's pretty harmless. Just a little slow.
I see. Well, here's a little reward. I'm glad I can stop worrying about it.
Sure. Oh! 789 groschen? How great! Wonderful.
I'd like to ask...
Go to hell with that.
Mhm.
God bless.
What happened to the hermit?
He's been acting strange the last few days.
I hear Ambrose the hermit has some old...
Aye, true. Well, a few people saw it in that hut of his.
I hear the...
God above.
Ah,
How can I
whatever.
help you today?
I hear another apparition.
Well, the cross was askew, aye. But you'll have to...
I heard Stanislav...
Mary, Mother of God. A few days ago, he ran into the village on his last legs with fear. He said...
Sure. Right, these guys are just all acting up a little bit. Grew up already. 789 groschen before taxes. The pain of modern day people. Everyone's like, hey, I'm gonna finally get money. And then they're like, I'm gonna probably get dozens of euros. And then they're like, oh yeah, right, taxation goes off. Fuck. And they'll be like, shit, they're gone. And then it comes up to 789 groschen. Because more than 221 goes off. And then, of course, healthcare takes another 200. And other taxations. Good God. Well, talk.
Greetings. What do you want?
I hear you saw some...
Was it the bailiff who sent you?
No. I want to go to... I've heard talk he's somehow linked to that apparition.
Why do you want to know? Forget that shit, pal. It
Want a swig of schnapps?
If it's any...
It's just that I don't...
Don't offer what you haven't got.
How was it?
Leave me...
Yeah, just...
Mate, here you are.
What did you want to know?
What exactly did...
A diabolical... His eyes glowed.
Ah, shut up with your
turned-
I'm telling
bullshittery.
the truth.
But the hermit...
Aye, he did.
Why?
Who knows? Farewell, my friend.
Ah, you guys are just bullshitting, honestly. I am just sick. If it was a fantasy game, this, I would understand.
That herds boy really did see something.
Yeah, let's go.
And the trail leads into the rocks.
Go. Quick, quick.
Come on, boy. Godverdomme. And of course, there's another one of those GVU things. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Go scam someone else, honestly. Filthy bastard.
Quick. Go. Quick.
I finally got money. Wait. Hold on. Just first write to the place and I'll read your message. I got money. 1 second later. Where's my money? Lord, you haven't played your fucking tag. Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
Whoa!
Wait, what? A Cuman?
Can't let one.
Hey, you wanted to fight me, so whatever, dude. Thank you. Is that for certain? You know anything? Yeah, wait, what? Ooh, he sure has a big value. Wait, what? Thank you for those.
Go!
Whoa! A horse? What's it doing here in the woods? I should take a closer look. A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herds boy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil.
There. Thank you for the money. I'm swimming in money. Imagine if you could do this in real life and get away with it. Sadly, you can't. Well, you could. It's just not gonna be easy. Anyway, let's go. Wait. So where do we have to go now? Oh, there we go. The hermit's home. Oh well.
Quick!
Pity I cannot take that horse of the Cuman, because the Cuman horses are far better, of course.
Whoa!
A sheep. And a home. Hello.
Judging by what I've heard about you, you're a bit fishy, hermit.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of talk about you in the village. They say you've made a pact with the devil, and are summoning demons from hell.
Old wives' tales. What do I care about such nonsense?
But supposing it isn't nonsense.
Of course it is.
Hey, Triple Suck, welcome. I hope you've enjoyed the content that I've offered on YouTube, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good and all, and enjoying the day or even enjoying the game. And there was a hiding place beneath the...
The apparition was seen by the conciliatory cross at night.
Old wives' tales.
I went to take a look, and it really is askew. But it wasn't magic that Hellspawn was wielding. It was a shovel. There was a hiding place beneath the cross. And the man digging there at night didn't have time to put the cross back in the right position.
By all the saints! So someone was digging there. What has that to do with me?
There was a brand new cloak of the Knights of the Cross in the hiding place. It's clear that the man doing the digging hid it there, maybe to cover up who he really is.
Exactly.
And what he's planning.
I still don't know what you want from me. What have I got to do with some cloak?
I don't know, something. Love that your voice goes. Oh, and thank you. You truly flatter me. Thank you very much for the compliment. I'll continue to offer you guys more content to watch if you'd like, of course. And, feel free to continue supporting me, watch those videos. Come by Discord server if you haven't joined. I don't know if you've been able to join the giveaway, because there was one, but it ended recently. So, yeah. Oh, nice! Yeah, that's good. Money was left in hiding place.
The man who took things from the hiding place can't have been some chance thief, because he left a purse full of coin there.
So keep the groschen, lad, and stop pestering me. It's nothing to do with me.
I found some charter.
I found some pretty interesting documents of the Order.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I reckon you do, Ambrose. According to one of the documents, you were appointed Seneschal of the Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Or are you going to tell me it was some other Ambrose?
I'm not going to tell you anything. I don't know anything about any documents.
A few nights ago, a herdsboy saw a black horseman ride into Apollonia. He thought it was an apparition, but I think a demon would have known the road to Apollonia and wouldn't have spun round and round at the crossroads like a top.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I found a black horse stabled in a pen here, in the woods below the rocks. A well-fed, healthy horse, black as charcoal. The man who rode on it wasn't an apparition, or the devil.
Why are you telling me all this? For God's sake! Stop this nonsense right now.
I won't. Yeah, hey, then you're one of the winners. Oh yeah, that certainly is the best way to wake up for if you won the giveaway. I'll get to you soon, over 20 minutes, because I still have a recording going on, and then I'll be messaging you back. Feel free to drop down which game you'd like. Bear in mind, just games, no DLCs, just to keep it fair with every other giveaway that we have done in the past. And we're going to do some more so long people like you and others continue to supporting me, because as I also stated in the giveaway video, your support, the views, the subscriptions, the presences within Twitch gives me more audiences, which I'm trying to continue to nourish and continue to grow, of course, in hopes that we can do a lot more other things, such as reach other content creators in hopes of the collaborations with them, or perhaps reach developers so that we can gain keys from them and, of course, play their games and showcase them to you all, and then just continue on with getting fun, etc. all in within the possibilities, so long you guys can support me, of course, and in exchange, of course, I'll be giving you guys more giveaways and all that. Spread joy, because that's how it is, in my opinion, in the world that we live in currently, with dark times everywhere around us. But we just gotta relax and give and take, of course, for that's what I think is the best policy of going through within life. But I'll certainly poke you later. And another hint is, make sure it's a game that I've perhaps played in the past, so we can perhaps even play it together, record it together as well. As you always know, that is something I encourage, etc. too. And I'll get back to you soon. But now, out with it. Let's press it.
That's enough. I think there are enough fishy things going on around you for me to tell the bailiff. But you're in luck. All I'm after is that broken sword. So, come clean.
You're wide of the mark. But in the end, maybe you could help me.
What do you want help with, Ambrose?
What the fuck?
I'm not Ambrose.
Huh?
He died some time ago. I am Conrad, Knight of the Cross with the Red Star.
What is he doing here?
What are you doing in the hermit's hut, then?
In Prague, I got into a serious dispute. Ambrose was the only person who could help me. That's why I came to see him.
I'm guessing that the diabolical horseman scaring people round these parts was you.
That was not my intention, believe me.
Wait, so this guy just now lives in Ambrose's house and he's just scaring people away. So, hold on, the people who saw him before when he was definitely very ill, that was Ambrose, but then he eventually died, and now this guy has taken his place, scaring people off to keep him away, and just to live his life and all that over here. That's kind of bullshitter over here, dude. You're living on the people's property, but, you know, I guess it's quite uh a very good manner to go forward with, I guess. So yeah. Do you want me to whisper you on Twitch maybe to make it easier? No, just feel free to just keep that message on Discord. Because as I said, I'm still on recording. I want to quickly finish it, and it will be done in 15 minutes, and then I'll get back to you, and then we'll get on with the game. As I said, pick one game you'd like, and then also send me your Steam code, because through there you'll receive that gift as the giveaway. And hope you're fine to that I also take a screenshot of the gift being sent it or something. Of course, I'll keep your name private if you'd like to, and then of course we'll drop it down as proof that the giveaway has happened and everyone believes me and all that, because some people always are like, oh wow, this is just a giveaway with not real truth behind it, or it's just a giveaway just to try to get people on board, etc. And that was just lies and all that. But no, I'm just truly speaking honest, and I'll definitely be paying for it as well from my own pocket money, as which I work for, by the way, because I'm still working. But currently, this week I've been having a lot of videos unuploaded because I had like days off, especially from Monday and Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I've taken off day off. Just that Wednesday I'm always off, so I just had the entire week, including the weekend, off from work to play through Kingdom Come Deliverance, because it's a game that I've been really looking forward. So of course that's why you can see me right now quite often live, and of course be able to record and upload a lot more videos. So yeah, and on the other end, next week I'm gonna be starting to work again from 8 till 5 again, and then of course do some workouts, shower, and I'll probably get back to the usual 6 o'clock live until 9 o'clock something, if I'm, up in the mood and all that, because it can be very tiring and all that. On the other hand, as I said, there's just an explanation to you guys to know that, I'm not a scammer or just trying to get people on board with those fake giveaways, because there are people like that on YouTube who just say, hey, there's a giveaway, you attend to it, and they don't give you jack shit, even though you're a winner and all that. But I've always done it. Even in the previous giveaway, we've done it, and there's even a screenshot there in the community tab as well, which was also from one guy. He's still around from the Discord server as well. So yeah. But I'll be with you in a moment, Triple Stark. Sorry for keeping you waiting and all that. But just enjoy, the game and all that. I'll be getting to you as soon as possible. How did he die?
Ambrose is dead, you say? How did it happen?
He was an old man. Unfortunately, he was already at death's door when I found him.
And you had nothing to do with his death?
Of course not. Ambrose was my friend. I'd known him for 20 years. He was a good member of the Order, and an outstanding teacher.
Ambrose was a member of your order?
More than a member. He was the Seneschal, second in rank only to the Grand Master. He served the Order for many years before getting into a dispute with the Prague chapter and the Inquisition. Then he had to disappear. I was the only one to know where to look for him. But I came too late. All he managed to tell me was his last wish.
You scared the life out of Gerda from Troskovitz that night. What were you doing there?
Ambrose had a hiding place beneath the cross where he kept things from his past.
I found some documents there from the Knights of the Cross. But Ambrose clearly wasn't interested in them. So what did he send you to get?
He sensed that death was coming for him. He wanted me to help settle his affairs. And he also longed to hold his old sword in his hands one last time. I went to his hiding place that very night. But by the time I got back, Ambrose was dead. I put the blade on his grave in place of a cross.
So the sword is on Ambrose's grave. Will you tell me where I can find it?
You want to disturb his rest?
I just want the sword, that's all. It's no use to him now.
All right. I'll tell you where his grave is if you fulfill Ambrose's last wish instead of me. I can't do it.
All right. What am I supposed to do?
Listen carefully then. There's an old widow called Margaret living in the village. Take this cross to her and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Give her the cross, and I'll tell you where you can find the sword. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Listen, I don't know Latin. What the fuck? Also, I'm crossing things, whatever. Anyway, where's the lady? Cross. It's getting late, I guess. Or well, it's still morning. Now let's go. Hopefully she's still up, because usually people go to sleep. Well, not that it's this time, but you never know. Sometimes they're also celebrating, they don't want to talk to you, and I'm like, what the fuck? Listen, Missy, I have an appointment with you. Wait, where did it go? Oh, dumb. Just when you're heading to her into the city, she just decides to, like, bitch off. The teringzooi. Seriously.
Quick!
Ha! Quick! Yeah, listen, I know, dude. Calm down. Where is she? Ka!
Go!
Go!
Whoa.
Wait! Hold on. Wait. Ah, there! Look at her!
Be it done unto me. Good day. What would you like?
This might seem strange, but
A cross? Mother of...
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
No, fine.
All right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad. Thank you. I'll tell you everything. It's a curse. I've never told anyone about it. And it's a good thing you caught me here. At the graveyard.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me... Are you afraid of the dead?
It's the living I'm more afraid of than the dead.
One should fear the dead. But in the end, it's probably a good thing that you have no fear. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name is Jan. He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonourable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
What?
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection. So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him.
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Bushek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
Jan didn't pay his right.
Did you see
Probably.
it? Were you there?
No, but I believed my Vushek. He would never have lied to me. It pained him till the day he died, and he lived in fear of Jan's brother creeping up behind him one day and taking his revenge. In the end, that fear ate him up from inside.
Why didn't Ambrose avenge his brother Jan's death? He must have realised that you two were involved in it.
He went away to Prague and joined an order of knights. He didn't want revenge, most likely. He let us live in peace.
But then he came back and became a hermit in Apollonia. It never occurred to you that it was him.
No, his name was Adam before, but he changed it to Ambrose. Besides, he got old, and I don't go to the cliffs much.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. And those diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial. Jan's soul has the right to eternal rest.
Thank you. The Lord will pay you back 100-fold. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it. Please bury him beside my Vushek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way they'll be reconciled, at least in death. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their reconciliation. Take care now.
Okay. Filthy woman? Liar? Honestly, like, I don't get why these women are like this. Come on. Don't be so cowardly. Good God. Okay, we'll start digging in. Praise the Lord. Oh, and I do smell right now. Of course, because we've been doing stuff with the rotten dead here. Can't even. Well, safe because I don't trust her.
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have on your conscience. Rest in peace. I don't know much about prayer in these situations, but our Father, there are many sinners in this world. In the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. So forgive me this little sacrilege. You know better than anyone that it was the right thing to do. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, and deliver us from evil. Amen.
Amen.
Grant poor Jan eternal. Thank you. May God reward you, lad. I'd given up all hope.
I understand. A sin like that is a hard cross to bear.
30 years. I thought about it every day.
It's all right now. You did the right thing. Everything else is beyond the law of man.
I'd like to reward you somehow.
I expect you wouldn't want anyone to hear about all this, right?
Well, if you... Will you keep it to yourself?
All right. I'll accept the coin, and that'll be the end of it.
Thank you again for your help. God be with you, Henry.
You as well. Scholarship improved and stealth as well. Right. Well, anyway, we'll be able to go back now. Call for my horse, and I'll be able to quickly check this situation here. We didn't gain any perk, but that's okay. Where's my dog? Horse? Ah, here. Come here, boy! Stop drinking water. I know it's tasty and all, but yeah. Right, it's getting dark, so that means we have to go back here. Also, YouTube, this is it now for you guys as well. So I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do you want to recommend something we're going to come together? That is possible as well. Just write down comments box below or join my Discord server.
Are you afraid of water or what? No, of course not. I was just on my way to the baths.
Yeah, we are. And subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do you want to recommend something we're going to come together? That's possible as well. Just write down comments box below or join my Discord server so we can have a chat about it.
Don't worry.
Till then, I shall see you guys later.